Good afternoon. It's time for us to get started with the Ways and Means Committee. I have enough. Okay. Okay, we'll go ahead and get started. Call this meeting to order. Again, the Ways and Means Committee for Monday, January 6, 2025. Okay, and before we begin our agenda, I first would like to welcome Marcia McCann, one of our new members here for the Ways and Means Committee, and just let her know we're happy to have her on board, and again, in support of this Peoria County's governing body. I know she'll have a lot to input here, so welcome. Thank you. Okay, and we are using our new system, so get your little fingers ready. Here we go. I would like to go ahead and get a motion and a second for the approval of minutes for December 2nd, 2024. Wait a minute. My screen. What do I need to, maybe I should recycle it.
It should be open. Oh, it isn't. Yeah, you want to recycle.
Just go ahead and recycle it.
Yeah, refresh that.
Okay. All right. Danny Kelch, motion, and Matt with the second. Was it? Okay. Oh, Matt is the mover. Oh, I don't push any buttons. Oh, the pictures are up. I'm talking out loud into the mic. Nervous. Okay, who was that? Matt was the mover and Danny second. Okay. Okay, are there any questions or comments in regards to those minutes? If there are none, please vote. It's not showing here? Oh, it is. There it is. Okay. Okay. All right, that's good. All right, moving on to informational items, and I would like to hear from the county clerk's office, Rachel Parker.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Everyone should have received the information in their packet, and if you have any questions, I will try to answer them for you.
All right. Are there any comments or questions? There are none.
Okay.
Thank you all. Okay. And we will not be hearing from our election commission today, but moving on to our supervisor of assessments. Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm Chad Jones, the Chief Deputy at the Supervisor Assessment Office. Dave couldn't be here today. So.
All right, thank you.
Yep. Yeah, this time of year we're getting ready to send out exemption notices to our seniors, and we're finishing up the board review. That should be done this week, and we'll send those decision notices out from the board review hearings. The board review also has some hearings with the Property Tax Appeal Board in Springfield, a few hearings in January and a few in February that they're working on. And then we'll start getting the exemptions back for the various qualified taxpayers and be processing those this time of year, and getting ready to move the tax cycle ahead for 2024, then into 2025. So.
Great, great. Are there any questions or comments here? I do have something. So are we pretty much on schedule?
Oh, yeah, we're on schedule and actually a little bit ahead of where we were last year, so that's
Great.
good.
Great, good.
Yeah.
good. Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Okay. All right, moving on to our county treasurer's report. Ms. Nicole Birkey.
Hello.
Hello.
Not a whole lot to report. We finally finished all the distributions. We did the interest distribution December 17th. So in total, we've distributed about $353.9 million to about 150 different taxing districts. The interest that we distributed was about $1.3 million. So we're done with that. We're working on closing our tax cycle and finishing balancing and getting ready for the audit, and we're working on closing our financial books as well. And Chad, I do appreciate hearing that you guys are ahead of schedule. It's less pressure on me. That counts. So are there any questions?
Any questions? Okay. Marcia, I don't know if this is where you want to have a question or... Okay, I'll just reiterate, hold on just a moment, to a clarification in regards to the collection and transaction report, kind of like Marcia and I had a discussion, and getting clarification on that process once a person has the taxes have been sold, and then what happens after that?
So we hold our annual tax sale in November. And then once we do that and we process the tax sale, all that information goes up to the county clerk's office. And so anyone who's had their taxes sold will contact the county clerk's office for the amount to redeem. And then they would take that amount and pay it at the county clerk's office. And then that lien is basically extinguished. It's paid for. If they don't do it right away, they have 2.5 to 3 years before a tax buyer can come in and try and petition the court for a tax deed.
Mm-hmm.
So they have time to pay it. It's not immediate by any means. And even if a tax buyer comes in and purchases the taxes, it's only the taxes that he's purchasing, not the home. So he has no rights to the property. He or she cannot enter the property. That would be trespassing until they actually got the tax deed from the court.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Any other comments, questions? Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we will not receive a report from the Veterans Assistance Commission. And now moving on to our resolution, we do have one for our monthly delinquent taxes. This would be for December 2024, and there are 32 items. I need a motion and a second to bring that to the floor. Marcia and Daniel. We're ready. Okay. So are there any questions or comments before we call for a motion or a vote? Okay, let us vote. Okay. Okay. The motion carries unanimously. Okay. And going on to public comments, are there any? There are none. Miscellaneous item? We have none, and this meeting is adjourned.